I'm delighted to welcome Rolandas Paksas, the team leader of the Lithuanian presidential team and one of 12 display teams who have been invited to China for the World Formation Aerobatic Championships next year. Rolandas, very good morning to you.
Morning.
Good morning. Would you be kind enough just to tell us a wee bit about the team, what your preparation is going to be for China next year?
Oh, it's not first time. Not first time, especially in this year we did approximately 30 aero shows in Lithuania, and the last was fly under the bridge in Lithuania. It seems to me we are ready now, but some break we'll have, of course.
Tell me a wee bit about the aircraft.
This year we flew, yes, 3 Yaks, but only 2 Yak 50. I flew with the Yak 52. It's bigger, heavier, and for 2-person airplane. And only one reason, in Lithuania we don't have third one, Yak 50. Now we are trying this to rent or to buy one more. That to be in China with Yak 3 Yak 50, because Yak 50 is absolutely best airplane for aerobatic formation flying.
And it was built specifically for aerobatic formation flying, or
no,
aerobatic?
For aerobatic, yeah. It was in 1992 Soviet team. I was a member of Soviet team. In the World Championship in Austria, Spitzenberg, and this team was first all over the world with the Yak 50.
Fantastic. Your teammates, Robertas and Algis?
Yeah, teammate Robertas, Algis, and me.
And you fly as formation leader?
Yeah.
With Robertas on left or right?
Robertas right, Algis left.
And the relationship with the your two teammates, how long have you known both?
Robertas I know for ages. We started to fly together in the same time in 1975. It should be more 30 years. Algis I knew a little less. We are flying, we flew maybe 4 or 5 years, and I'm watching him very carefully. But now he is flying very stable. I trust him, he trusts me, and it seems to me it's the best team all the world. Fantastic.
And I think that it equates into the recent video we saw of the flight underneath the bridge. There has to be a huge element of trust when it comes to formation flying. Spectacular. Was it good fun to do?
Yes, it's good fun to do. It's second time for me. And for Robertas, we did it 15 years ago with another guy, Leonas Yunis. Now he's not alive. It was his last flight in formation, and after that our formation split, and I thought that it's finish of this formation, but time is getting, and some decision is new, and after some time we decide renew our formation, and now is 15 years till first flight under the bridge. As I told, in this summer we had approximately 30 air shows in Lithuania and abroad Lithuania. and we decided that we are happy and we are ready to repeat this flight and this condition, Roberta's and Algis. It's like test, like exam. Trust you absolutely each other or not. Flying, good condition, preparation, it's only one thing, information, especially in flying under the bridge. Responsibility, trust, and one more responsibility, it's most important in such flying. You are responsible for everything, for bridge, for people,
Of course.
for plane, for your life, your friends. For example, situation, what can be in your friend's family if not very success or some bad situation. Responsibility and trust is very important in aerobatic, but in information aerobatics most.
Of course. Are you fearless?
I don't understand what that means.
Fearless, I think for someone like yourself to do competition flying or be the elite in the aerobatic world, I think some might view that as being very, how would they view it? Dangerous. And to do that sport, you would need to be fearless.
I hope yes. I hope yes.
But
Yeah.
you've been flying for many years now, and you've been doing aerobatics for many years.
Yes.
Approximately how many?
When I was 16, I started to fly in a small city in Lithuania, in my mother city. Yeah, I can say mother city. Yeah, now I'm 60, and I decided to fly maybe 10, maybe 15 years.
So that's a long time to be flying, and I say that respectfully. What made you start flying? Where did the incentive come from?
I love very many sports, very many sports. Motorbiking, flying gliders, or boats, or tennis, golf, and blah, 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 blah. But only one aerobatic fly. Yes, I have Mooney, like that, yes. And flew maybe 6 or 7 years with Mooney. But not this. You should fly aerobatic. You should fly aerobatic. Only in aerobatic airplane you can be free.
Yes. Where did the inspiration come from? Or who inspired you?
Oh, it's difficult answer. Difficult answer. It was time when I was child. We read in very many books about pilots who flew to North Poles. We read books about sailors or soldiers, generals, not about bankers or managers like nowadays. But why I choose aerobatic? It's maybe situation. When I went to capital of our country, Vilnius, and went to a flying club, I decided to go to glider club, but I was correct and find another. Just I don't know why, but I find aerobatic club, not glider club, and started flying aerobatic.
How bizarre.
Yes, it's interesting situation.
So that was your downfall?
Yes,
Like
yes, maybe. Yeah.
And what aircraft did you learn to fly aerobatics on?
It was Yak 18A. It's for 2 passengers, not not very quick, not very maneuver, but for starting it was quite good.
Mm-hmm. And Yak have always featured as a competition aircraft for you?
As competition?
Of flying aerobatics, the Yak variant has always been the feature for you?
We don't have very many kinds of airplanes, and I started in competition with Yak 18A, but it was competition, very, very, very easy competition, easy maneuvers and easy aerobatics. But after that we had Yak 52 or Yak 50, and it was absolutely different aerobatic fly, absolutely different flying, and in that time Yak 50 was the best in the world in that time, in 1980 and 1985. Yeah.
And this is the Yak 50.
Yeah.
This is what you fly currently. And tell me a wee bit about this. Is there any quirky bits to it? Is it hard to fly in certain maneuvers?
Aircraft is not new. It seems to me it can be 84, 85 or something like that. And you should keep this airplane if you try to do big number of G.
Mm-hmm.
It's not healthy for such airplane, and you have to save this airplane, not to do these maneuvers like it is new.
Mm-hmm.
And of course negative fly with Yak 50 or rolls, negative rolls with this airplane. It's not easy, of course not easy. And we had some tradition after championship to change airplanes from one team to another team, and very many pilots from Germany, from United States want to try how it is airplane. And I saw very many famous spotters, but they couldn't do nothing with this airplane. You should be very strong, very careful, and very well prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I know a little bit about it. The start procedure is complicated. The little quirky bits that I would say, it's your limited fuel consumption or fuel. I know it was modified in later years, so you have a cruise tank. Taxiing, you have to wait for the oil to get to a certain temperature.
Yeah.
But that all comes with the beast, and you know, for all its quirkiness, as I'm sure even modern day aircraft have, it is an amazing bird.
I agree absolutely.
And it must be phenomenal to fly, is it? If you could fly one aircraft, put the Yak 50 aside, if you could fly one other aircraft, what would it be?
The same.
The same.
Yak 50.
I love that.
Yeah, the same.
So you're absolutely a Yak 50 man through and through. Towards China and all your preparation, are you, probably a very silly question, but are you looking forward to it?
I was twice in China, once in China and once in Korea with air shows, and I liked atmosphere. I liked this air shows, liked companies, teams, competition. It is really life. It is really life, and I know we have limit of life.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows What is limit?
Absolutely.
Nobody knows. And you should do what you want to do.
I couldn't agree
And
more.
in this case, I am waiting for Aero Show in China, but not only waiting, but flying, preparing, participating in local Aero Shows, and
Memorable flying experience.
should be in the future.
Good answer.
Should be in the future, but of course, first fly under the bridge 15 years ago, it was exciting, very exciting. Second time, it's second time, yes, of course. And I had one, for me, very interesting fly in 2006. I flew with a small airplane, one engine airplane, around the world.
Oh, good
Yes,
Lord.
it was also exciting fly.
Most exciting.
Yes, not most, but how can I explain expression in a good meaningless word? It's the same to fly with formation under a bridge, or to fly around the world, and expression, emotional expression, maybe the same.
I understand.
Yeah.
Is there anything left that you want to do in aviation?
I have very many plans with formation, and I told about these plans my friends, Aldous, Robertus. They agree on that, but it's now too early to talk about it, but it will be very exciting. Very exciting.
Watch this space. If you were to be remembered for one thing in aviation, what would it be?
Innovation. For one thing, innovation. What good question. Just little stone in green grass, and only 2 words is written. He loved flying.
And you are an absolute master in the sky. It's been a real pleasure meeting you, Rolandas. Thank you very much for your
Thank
time
you.
this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.